Good afternoon, everyone. How are you doing, guys? How are you doing? Me, I'm good and I'm still fine. Today it was raining, big rain today, but now it seems like it's going to stop. Now it's much better. I was doing my washing. So now I want to cook. Rice. I want to cook rice. How is everyone? How is everyone doing? Guys, I'm doing this video now because sometimes if there's children, they come back home. They always make noise. Sometimes they run after they run together, and sometimes the children how they play. So it's always disturb my video, but thank you very much for the support. Thank you very much for clicking every day to be with me every time, every minute. Thank you for the support that you are giving me, guys, and I appreciate a lot. I still have a problem of my borehole, but it was stressing me. But they told me that they are going today to check if something went wrong, or they are going to put some other pipes so that it can pump well. These days in Africa we have pump solar. So I don't know how it will work. I'm waiting for the response so that I can get better. Hello. I'm waiting for the response so that I can get better. Sometimes if you have more problems, sometimes it's difficult even to sleep. You think every time, every day with that stress that you are having. But I thank God because I'm with my sisters and brothers that will make me strong every day. So I cannot give up. I know that God is with me. And as they are going to check that borehole, maybe if it's a pump system that went wrong, or if they need to increase pump on that borehole, I think it will be okay also. So I'm waiting for the response today so that we can work with that and finish with that stress, guys. This thing was giving me stress, and I was having a problem of my laptop. Thank God because I managed to do the insurance. If you do insurance, it's easy. You can't pay again until maybe if you can do 3 times, and then after that you can pay. Thank you very much for sharing. Thank you. Tommy, hi. The Nordic light dancing in the sky just now. As I say, thank you for the support. I just say let me come out and do this video because I wanted to do cleaning with this video, but I'm planning just to prepare my, can I say lunch? No. Because sometimes I don't cook. I don't want to cook too much, or I don't like to cook too much. If I cook lunch, which means supper, maybe we're supposed to find something easy to eat in the evening. But if I cook, we eat breakfast and then we eat lunch good with the lunch, and then in the evening maybe I cook just a little bit. Because I like to bake too much than to cook. And sometimes also it depends with the ingredients. Some other things are very expensive if you want to cook, and then you're supposed to think that I always cook one thing. We always eat rice and rice and rice and rice, unless if you cook our maize meal. That's the change that we always do, but it's not enough for me. I like sorghum maize meal that we always eat, and or like millet also. That's the good food that we always eat. Not this white polish. Yes, white polish we can eat, but that polish it don't have vitamin, or I can say it's not much having minerals. What English now is out. Yeah, I can say mostly we always eat sorghum and millet. That's the good food that we always, that you can get healthy and strong. Even those who have, sometimes in Africa, there are many people that they are having problems if they eat more food. So that's why for them it's good to eat the, what do we call it? Sorghum and millet. So today I'm going to cook rice. Guys, rice every day, rice every day. Yeah. And yesterday is better because I managed to bake pizza. So let me do like this. I was doing my washing and I didn't clean. This week is my last week, so very soon I'm going to start work. Oh yeah. Better I managed to rest, guys. Next week I'm going to work. Oof. To start to wake up early in the morning. My God. Let me do, I want to cook on the rice. Yeah, maybe you can cook rice and I can cook rice and meat. It will be nice also. Rice, macaron, spaghetti. Rice, macaron, spaghetti. Nothing else. It's difficult. Even if you try to buy this sorghum, this shop that they are selling sorghum is not the same that we have in Africa, It can't taste like the same that we have. Sometimes I used to ask myself, what's going on? Is it because of soil? Because we have different soil, guys, in Africa. So now I'm going to prepare my, I'm coming. Just let me put my camera here so that you can see me well. Let me put my camera here so that we can see me. At the crazy family. Hello guys, hello. Ay, the other names. Why you call your name crazy family? You know, if you tell my daughter you are crazy, hey, she can cry like I don't know. You know, you call your name crazy family. Guys, I want to cook, prepare the rice and short or beef. I can say that rice and beef. Let me see. This was the remaining pizza. So in this one, we can remove and put tea so that I can cook fufu. No, not fufu today. I'm going to cook rice. This is the white porridge that we always eat sometimes if we don't eat rice. You know, not every day that I throw food. I can eat this with the feel or but I don't want to cook okra. You know, if you need to eat okra with this one, taste nice. It is cold like this. So I'm going to this one I'm going to keep it because this is my favorite food. I'm going to keep it. Let me do like this. I will check which relish that I can manage to eat with. So I want to just cover it. This one I cannot throw it because I cooked on yesterday, you know. Unless if it takes few days. So if I want to eat, I will warm it. Maybe it's either I will eat with okra or because sometimes I don't like this meat, but these days it's better because I can eat it with tomato also. So it's covered. I will put it on the fridge. Yes. Today is raining, I'm telling you. Today is raining here. This rain, I think it will be raining until it comes winter. So this is the meat that I put on the water before, you know, so that it cannot, because it's ice. Today I didn't do my video outside because you know sometimes the YouTube sometimes they think I don't know you crop or what, or to take the buildings and so forth, some other stuff like that, you know. So I want to do my videos, even if there are two people that they watch my video. If I'm inside of my house, I don't have problem of that. I don't have any stress. But if you are outside, sometimes, you know, not all of them people that they be happy if you are shooting outside. But for me, I didn't find anyone that she's complaining with the shooting video outside. Only one day that I was passing through the buildings, and then they told me that sometimes there are some other videos or some other buildings they are protected with, so you're supposed to be respectful about that, yeah. That's why you see sometimes if I'm outside, I use just a photo. If I'm showing just if I'm sitting inside of the bus. That's why I said there are many places that it comes to be difficult if you're shooting the videos. Even sometimes I feel, for me, no one can say no, but for me I feel shy, or sometimes I don't want to shoot people direct, you know. So that's my respect to some other people. So if I could be in Africa, I can do my things in my house, in my farm, wherever I want to take picture, I'm free. Because it's our free land, that I can say like that. It's our free land. We are free with everything because God has blessed us with everything. Only that we are suffering because of corruption. Corruption. But one day it's going to be fine. God is watching everything what is happening. Sometimes He can let it happen before His time. So He can let it happen. Because we know that even on Job, on that time, Satan was asking the power so that he can try Job. God also told him that you can do whatever you want to do, but don't try his soul. Which means the soul are very much important, because soul is from God. This body, this flesh, you can die and bury in the soul, in the ground or under the ground. But the soul, you don't know where it's going. The soul is going back to his owner. So, These days you can feel it in if you are inside of the house to lock the door, because these days people are not trusted. These days people, they change to be a lion. So this is my beef. I'm going to cut it small pieces. People, are you from work? Are you from work? I say that I have more viewers. Oh yeah. People, you love me, guys. You love me. I thank you very much. And there's someone that was asking me, are you not working? Yeah. Can I ask you that question? But if I'm working, you can't see me on video anytime or every day. If I'm working, this knife is very good. If I'm working, I always do videos maybe maybe once. Or sometimes also if I'm tired, it's difficult for me to do video. So these days, because this week is my last week for the leave. So I'm going back to work next week. It was my chance to do my videos. If you're at home, you're free. Because this meat was ice, so that's why I think it's hard. Or it's big piece. So this castron sometimes is saving the bones. It comes to the small castron. This one's small. One day God can bless me, my castron or my things can come so that I can use, and it can help me because I think today I don't want to boil it, but I want to cook with the steam, and I know that this bones having oil. Maybe I can put just a little bit. Too much salt because I say that this bones having bone marrow. You call it that. So I will just put not high. I don't know if I can put on 6 so that it can cook very nicely. Or that steam, it can help me to cook my beef. After that, I can put onion and tomato and beef stock. I'm coming to read your message, guys. I'm coming. Let me do that this first here. I'm coming, my lovely family, my brothers and sisters. And I want to thank God for the people that they are standing with me, even if it's hard, but they are with me, supporting me until now. I am in higher position now, I can say that. Very soon I will be start to show you a big things in this channel from you supporters that you are supporting me every day, watching my videos and subscribe and liking my video. Thank you very much for that. People, they always say nothing comes easy. Nothing comes easy. Which means you're supposed to work hard to live better life. Otherwise, if you don't do that, life will be difficult. Maybe I'm going to do the tea because I feel like, yeah. Let me continue. Maybe I can put the rice here. Yes, exactly what I want. Maybe today I'm going to put this is the beef stock, and then I'm going to have my sauce oxygen here. So this one, and I'm going to have tomato and onion. So I have, let's see if I'm still having onion. So let me read your message. So I don't know if I have it also. Let me read Bob. Bob the legend. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Thank you very much for chatting, Bob. Thank you for the support, guys. I see you. Crazy family, say hello. Hi. Is it your channel that is called Crazy Family? I will check you out. Thank you. May God bless everyone who support me and who is watching. Keep on supporting, guys. Let me continue to cook my remember today I didn't put water, but I washed my meat or my beef, and then after that I put in the pot so that steam it can cook my meat. But sometimes I like to overcook because this is a fresh meat, or we call it red meat. So sometimes I like to cook too much, but sometimes also I like to make it like it's a roasted meat. So it's fine. Today it was raining. It was much rain today. So let me if I'm cook my rice. Yeah, maybe I could do all my ingredients as finished. So no problem, maybe next time. I wanted to cook jollof rice. So I will cook normal rice now. As you know, I have a problem of measuring things. If I'm cooking, I just measure with my eyes, not with a deciliter and some other stuff, But I know that sometimes it comes to be too much. Sometimes it's because there are many people that they respect too much. They respect too much that if they are cooking, they're supposed to use deciliter. Let me see. Let me try for one day today only. To see. So it means I took 1, 2, 3. Oh, it was too much. Because this rice can rise too much. not good to throw food again also. But sometimes I like to be careful because food is expensive nowadays. I wash my rice first because I'm removing the starch. Even though this rice is very clean and nice, I will show the packet. This is a type of rice that I eat, or that I always buy, you see. It's a nice rice, and even if you see, it's clean. You see inside? It's very clean, and you don't need to do many things. You don't need to do many things, but for me, I always just watch a little bit and then I start to put in the pot. And then if it start to boil maybe 20 minutes, I remove that water. And then I left my I put back my rice in the stove. And then that steam is the one that it will cook my rice. And then you can see your rice, it can't be like a bit overcooked, you know. Sometimes some people, they always cook like overcooked the rice, so it can looks nicely. Some they put water too much, and then after that, if you put water too much, your rice comes to be tasteless sometimes also. Some people, sometimes, because this rice is very clean, I can put also in my, why I put oil? I put oil because sometimes my son, he like to eat direct rice without anything. So for him, it's tasty good if he eats rice without the radish. So you know that steam, I'm going to show you how it looks like. The steam, if you cook the meat with the steam, or yeah. But not every time that I cook like this, because this red meat, sometimes I'm supposed to be careful. It depends, because these days I have few days without eating red meat, so I can cook today. And even this water has not started to cook, so I can put my rice. You see, my rice is very clean. You can see even if you're long. See, it's very, very, very clean and nice. So if I remove that starch, and this one it doesn't have more starch, even you can put direct, and then you remove that water after it start to cook maybe 20 minutes, and then we lift just a little bit water, and then you reduce stove, and then it cook with the steam. That steam can make your rice cook very nicely. Can make your rice to look very nicely. You know that papa, that one that I kept, I can eat with this full fill, which is nice and taste, and even my children, they like to eat this one. It's very nice. I like it. This one, it makes me to remember our field that we have in Africa. But in Africa, we have I don't know, because they farm, we get milk direct from the farm, so they don't remove the cheese too much or fat. So even our milk, you can drink and feel that yes, this is the fresh milk, because we don't remove too much fat, because everyone can have his own cow at home or cattle at home. So that's why we have our own field that we can't remove too much fat. So that's why maybe our only field are tasting very nicely. So, but this one I like it because it's heavy in taste. Ooh, this is strong. Guys, let me show you how to cook meat with the steam. You can see that it makes water also inside of the pot. You see, that's the steam. There's no water inside here, but it is the only steam that I want to fry my meat with. And you see that bones is having fat, so I don't need too much oil. So I will just close until it cooks enough, and then I will start to cut my onion and and what do you call it, tomato, and put some other stuff. And my fruit is finished. I think we are remaining with a few apples. These apples are the Spencer apple original, even though they are a little bit sour, but they are original. Sometimes I used to cut this the garlic, so I chop this, makes also the relish taste very nicely, but I want to chop a little bit. I'm supposed to buy more because this one is finished. Everything's finished at the end of month, eh? Yeah. Also, it's not the end of month because we still have 2 weeks. My God. Yes, I will chop this so that I can mix with my relish. But if you chew direct, this one is very strong. And sometimes it can make your mouth smell very strong, but it is healthy, and I like it. Sometimes I can chew the small bit, not a big one. Small bit like this one I can chew. Let me wait. Garlic is very strong, guys. This is very strong thing. So let me remove this. If you cook, you close the rice. Sometimes if you start to cook, it can spill out, or can you call it? I don't know. The English is not our mother's tongue. I can say maybe it can boil too much and then it comes to be I don't know. So I have my garlic here. This one, the small one, I want to chop. This is very strong. Even if it's a small bit. Thank you very much. Also, you see, that's why I don't want to close. Shit. That's why I don't like to close the recipe. I'm boiling my rice because it can few minutes, and then I will remove this water and then just reduce the stove and then let the steam cook my rice. And I will start to chop my ingredients here. And a bit, because now the weather is going to start to change, we are going to cook too much in this ginger, cutting this garlic and lemon and what do you call it, so that we can drink it to protect ourselves from fever or from flu or from because I used to chop small pieces. So now this one is finished. I start to cut my onion maybe. So this is my onion also. I'm going to cut it all pieces. So to be prepared, this chalkboard is very big and it's nice if you are doing more thing, or if you have part or something like that that you don't need to carry a small chalkboard like that one. You just come here and cut your things and cook your in your love rice and cut your onions and some other stuff, you know. Very nicely. All this one I can put once. Oh my god. Shit. Oh, like I've already overcooked, guys. I've overcooked my rice. You know, if you overcook, you cannot taste. So which means now I'm supposed to remove all this water. So that it can cook with only steam. If it could be between, I could leave just a little bit water so that that water it can help that steam. But because I forget. Oh, I think this rain is coming again because it comes to be dark. Let me see, I'm going to check with this. Because I don't like that rice that you always overcooked. That even if you are looking it, you can say, ah, this one is our papa, you know. Let me reduce my stove and let it heat up. Sometimes it can happen that because stove is still hot, so it can make my rice to burn also, because I've already removed all the water. especially for those who say sometimes, why you always do the videos, why if you are inside of the bus only or you are outside. Yes, I can do the videos. Why I'm inside of the house, I have my time. But on that time I was doing, especially if I'm working, I start work, I don't have time to do the videos. Sometimes maybe if I'm off, or in the evening if I finished work, or in the morning if I'm going to work in the evening, I used to do the video in the morning before I go to work. Why? Because to skip to do video, it makes people disappear most. So I think now, you know, this steam has cooked my rice, my beef very nicely without water, just steam. And yeah. So I'm going to put only one, because you know, if you put too much, why I'm putting these things, because I want to have little bit sauce so that we can eat rice with the soup. Sometimes for me, I used to cut also potatoes. Those potatoes also, they can make soup to look nicely. But instead of potatoes, maybe I can put the this one, because I don't want to do grand socket. To make my stew looks very nicely. What are you doing now? I'm going to squeeze to remove the skull from these carrots. These are the fresh carrots that we can see me very well. Yes, fresh carrots that, because now it's a season here that we can buy fresh carrots that cannot take long time on the shop or on the plastic. That's the time that we start to eat fresh things. So remove this, but I will put all together same time. This the onion, garlic, and carrots. I'm going to cut small pieces from my carrots here. Let me start here. That's where how I slide my carrots, as you see, so that it can make my stew to look very nicely. But some people, they cut big, especially if you want to do the stew, meat stew or meat soup. Yeah, you can cut the big one. But but this for me, I want to cut the small pieces so that it can look nicely with my soup. Now it's okay. Yes, how it look like. Wow, I've sliced my carrots and everything, onion. So I'll be waiting for the few minutes. Remember, I have beef stock. I took only one. This is a beef stock. I don't know how some people, maybe they call with different names. It makes relish taste very nicely. And I have this one. But if you put too much, it makes taste more salt or more salt. Yeah, salt. Is it salt or salt? Because these days we use English, Swedish language. We are called salt. I think we call it salt. I don't know. And this carrots is tasty very nicely. Because it's fresh. Let me check my rice now. Wow. Can I show you my rice? This is how it looked like after I leave my rice to be cooked with the only steam. You see, it's cooked nicely. It's not overcooked. Because some people, you know, if they cook rice, you can't see that you are eating rice or what. So I don't want to close because now it's finished. So maybe I can just open it a bit and continue with my relish now. Yes. Thank you very much, guys. The video is already 1 hour some minutes, so I think I'm over 1 hour, guys. Thank you very much for your support, for everything that you have done to my channel, for clicking. May God bless you for coming every time to watch my video, to subscribe, to like. May God bless you, everyone, wherever you're watching me from. Be blessed. I'm going to sign out. See you to another video, guys. Thank you very much. Why I'm doing short video, so that even those who didn't see the video, they can manage to watch. You know, if it's a long video, it will be difficult for them to. Some they are using data, some they are using internet, that is difficult for them. So bye bye for now, South Africa. Oh yeah, bye bye. Thank you, Sweden. Bye bye. Wherever you're watching me from, guys, thank you. Be blessed.